Hi everyone, it's Raya. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we are going to go through some collection changes that I have made over the last couple weeks. It has been about 2 weeks since I uploaded a video and I'm really sorry about that. That is mostly because I told you that my next video will be a Yokyo haul and I was just waiting on stuff to arrive to the warehouse before I shipped it out, but I bought more stuff. So I'm still waiting on the new things that I bought to be delivered to the warehouse, and that's why that video is delayed. I do have some stuff coming from my courier proxy in a couple days that I'll be able to make a video unboxing. So I have that coming up, but for today we are going to go through this. I have been reevaluating a lot of my collections lately. And just kind of thinking about who I want to prioritize and where I want to focus my money. And as always, that is 17. And as of right now, it's also Le Seraphim, who you didn't hear it from me, but I'll be collecting her T5. So I have done a little bit of downsizing off camera. I haven't downsized anything in terms of my 17 album cards, but I have changed how I lay them out, so I do want to show you that. I've downsized 17 non-album, which you can't see because it's off here. And then I have most heavily downsized AB6IX, and then I have changed how I want to collect on and off, who are in here. And then I thought that we could do the same to Stray Kids together because I still haven't done Stray Kids. I do not love any of these groups any less than I ever have in the past. I'm just coming to realize that I don't need every single album card to have a collection that I enjoy. And so rather than dropping these groups entirely, because I don't have the funds to be able to completely keep up to date with their collections, I would much rather keep their collections and collect them in my own way. So yeah, I kind of hope that this inspires any of you who have been feeling kind of the same way to do something like this, because I'm particularly AB6IX. I am honestly so much happier with how they look in this binder compared to my giant creaky AB6IX binder. Okay, so I feel like we can go through 17 first. Like I said, I have not downsized a single photo card in my album PC collection. I am still collecting my top 4. But the main difference that I've made is that this binder is my Uji collection. And Uji is gonna live in here on his own. Because I've gone back to a layout in this binder that really suits having 3 members. And I am in no way dropping his collection, and 17's cards actually do fit really nicely into a 4-pocket layout, so I'm really not mad at this at all, and I actually think it's really cute. And I'm kind of tempted to just move all of my 17 members into their own dedicated binders, because I really enjoy mini binders. Like, I kind of hate having 9-pocket binders. I think it'll be okay. The only group after everything that I have changed and downsized that are still in A4 binders is 17 and NCT Dream. So everyone else is in a mini binder. And so if you watched my channel kind of a long time ago, I used to do my 17 album PCs in spreads. And I would just like have 2 Ultra Pro pages facing each other, and then one side would just be the back, if that makes sense. So you would still see the backs of the cards, but they would open up to a spread. I'm doing something kind of similar now with my, I guess, top 3 collection, if you want to think of it that way. And I am doing spreads again, but with double-sided pages. So my June, Vernon, and Dino collections all fit in this one binder again, and we have plenty of room, which is amazing. The only page that isn't in the same setup as the rest of the binder is this first one, just so that I could keep Boys Be separate, and the layout worked a lot better with Boys Be separate. So the first page, it looks like this. And then every other page is in a spread like this. And I don't know, like, Even in my mini binders, I'm now double-siding a lot of my PCs. I do like to see the backs, but I also do really like the look of a good spread. So for right now, I'm really happy with this. So June is always in the top row, Vernon in the middle row, and Dino along the bottom row. So we have Love and Letter Repack and Going 17, and then AL1. I'm considering getting the vocal team card for here just to fill this out, even though hip hop team isn't June, but just in the order of their teams, but I'm thinking about it. This is the only Dino card that I'm missing for Teenage. And then I'm gonna put their HMVs here just so that I could keep Director's Cut all on the one page, and then also so that I could keep You Make My Day in the one spread. So You Make My Day, You Make My Dawn, then an ode. So we have Begin and the Poet and Hope, Truth and then Real, the end of Real, then Hengare, Hana, Dur, Set, and Net, and then semicolon, your choice, and then Ataka, OP1, OP2, OP3, and then the carrot version to here, and then Face the Sun, we have Control, Shadow, Ray, the Ray version Kino, Path, Pioneer version Kino, the Weverse version, the carrot version. And then for Sector 17, we have the New Heights, and then the New Heights version from the compact, the Weverse version, the Beginning version from the compact, and the Kinos. So that is how my 17 album collection is laid out right now. I'm really happy with it. If any of you are interested in what these pages are, I honestly don't know if I'd recommend them. If you've seen my complaint about the pages that I used in my Stray Kids binder, it is that the right hand row, I want to say it is, one of them, I'm pretty sure it's this end row, the pocket is ever so slightly smaller than the other two columns. So with the Popcorn Games sleeves, it was fine, but if I had any cards that were still in Dragon Shield sleeves, they didn't fit in this end column. And that was really frustrating when transferring this over. So I honestly don't know if I'd recommend these pages. They were honestly just the only double-sided pages I could get for one-day delivery from Amazon. Because when I have an idea to do something, I absolutely have to do it right then and then. So I took whatever I could get one-day delivery. But yeah, I have a couple left over, so that should last me for a few eras, I think. Hopefully, if they don't pull another An Ode Face the Sun, then we should be fine. Okay, and then these binders are currently where my 17 non-album stuff lives. Non-album for 17 is definitely where I did a lot of downsizing. This is my Vernon binder, and then this is my OT13 binder for non-album things. In terms of Vernon stuff, I haven't downsized any sets fully. I am just being more selective about picking and choosing what cards from those sets I want to collect. I still have all of my OT13 album cards that I've collected, but I have a different plan for them in terms of what binder I want them to live in, and that will be one of the ones that's coming in my Korea proxy haul that I mentioned, so I won't be showing those today. In terms of this Vernon binder, it is quite chunky, but I do have a bigger one of these little mini binders that I might be able to move it into if it gets too much, like too full, but for now I think it's fine. Every like random miscellaneous Vernon card that I had, I still have, and I'm still collecting like random one-off things for him. So that is all of these ones, and then these are all of his membership cards. And then Season's Greetings. And this is the icon. And then photo book stuff, Social Club Carrot, and then this is where his stuff from the name is gonna go. I only got his selfies and then one of his Polaroids, which is why this filler is here. Then this is Japan Showcase things. So we have 2 from We Make You and then 2 from Happy Ending. And then for most Japanese sets, I have kept the Polaroid, and then if there's a selfie, the cute selfie. So this is the winter trading cards, and then 17's home. I've kept his full set for 2017 Carrotland, which also includes this unit. These are some other miscellaneous units. These are Boys Wish, but I forget where this one's from. I'll put it here. And then this is one of his sets from Shining Diamond, I want to say. Is that also what this is? For card set B is the set that I kept. And then this is Diamond Edge. Yes, Diamond Edge Korea. I kept his full set as well. And then this is Currentland 2018. So I kept one of his solo cards, and then I have these 3 units. I did keep all of his other units, but I put them in the OT13 binder because I didn't want it to bulk up this too much. Like, these units are the absolute cutest. And then Currentland 2019, I kept these 2 and the units. I do also really like the units, so in a lot of cases I've kept the units. And then this is Currentland 2020, kept this concept, and 1 unit with Jonga Momotino. And then Currentland 2021, I just kept his special card and one of the hip hop team cards. And then Currentland 2022, his selfie and the hip hop team again. And this is Idol Cut Korea. I kept 2 of his solo cards and then 2 of the units. And then Idol Cut the final scene. I kept the units and 2 of his solos. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying what I kept because you can very clearly see what I kept. We have OTU Korea. And then Incomplete. And then this is Power of Love, and then this is Be the Sun. And then for Japanese sets, this is Diamond Edge. And then Japan Arena Tour. We have Idol Cut Japan, one of my favorite cards in existence. And then how do I get 12 cards because it's like my favorite, and I absolutely could not part with any of these. So I did the same for Dome Tour because I also really like Dome Tour. This is OTU, and then Dome Tour, and then this is Hare, and then this is Hanabi, and then that is the very end. Okay, and then in terms of OT13 things, this very first page is going to be for the 13 tapes stuff, if we ever get any more of that. And then these are my spider cards, and then Bittersweet here, and then Ruby. And this is Incomplete. And then the rest of these units from Currentland 2018. Currentland 2020, and then this is the cards that I kept from Haru for Soksoon, and then Incomplete, and then Social Club, and then this is all of my miscellaneous June things. Oh, I definitely shouldn't have just said album cards earlier. Anything that I have the OT13 set for, so album cards, non-album cards, anything like that is going in the other binder. So I haven't downsized any of my other OT13 sets either. Okay, and then here is my on and off collection. MK now lives in here. I haven't downsized any photo cards that I actually had on hand, if that makes sense. I've just downsized some of the things that I didn't have. I hope that makes sense. If not, it might make sense as we go through it. So this is the group card that I pulled from On-Off. I still have it. Don't knock the binder out of the way. And I do still want his solo card. Same with You Complete Me. I want to finish You Complete Me. Which hopefully all of this should be decently easy because of the new reprints and the new album. And then Go Live, I still have nothing, and I do still want these. And then this is Spin-Off. This is all that I kept for Spin-Off, just the 1 page. And then I have 6 cards for my name, as well as his like little ID. And then I kept all of City of On and Off, and then his ID. And then here is Popping. So I added in a pre-order benefit here just so that I could keep the layout good, because there's 9 cards for Popping. So I kept all of the outfits the same. This one is the pre-order benefit, I don't know if it says. It does not say where it's from, and I forget where it's from, but it matches this outfit. And then these are the two random not matching outfits. And then for Goosebumps, instead of collecting all of the 24 photo cards that they were for this era, because I am not seeing them anywhere, I'm just gonna get 2 selfies from each version. So these are the 2 Sponge Sugar selfies, and then I want 2 Dahlia selfies, 2 Skydiver selfies, and then I had these 2 concept cards, and then I had the full set for the secret PCs, and then that'll be it for Goosebumps. And then I just put the storage of on and off version filler that I made in my setting up video in here, except for obviously these reprint cards. I just want to get 4 cards, any 4 cards from the new album Storage of On and Off, and then that is going to be here. And then these are all of my pre-order benefits for MK, as well as anything that I had OT6. And then that's how I'm going to continue with my on and off collection. I think in the future I mostly might just go with the 4 PCs per era kind of thing, but we'll see how I feel when they come back from the military. And then the group that I did the most downsizing for was AB6IX. I'm still definitely collecting Ungen Ujin, but I have dropped anything that I was collecting OT4, so Salute, and then I'm also I had a bunch of random Donghyun and Taewi cards that I was keeping in the back of my binder, anticipating that one day I might collect OT4. So those are all also up for total sale on my Instagram, as well as anything that isn't here anymore. In terms of AB6, except for a couple exceptions, I've mostly kept 1 photo card per concept for each member. For their debut, I just kept the full set because it also fills out this first page. And then for 6 Sense, there's 1 for the 6th version, 1 for the Sense version. As well as for Vivid, the ID version, so I still need 1 for Ujin here. I have found a trade for this Ujin, and this is the only one that I have missing after that. And then this is Salute, so there's 1 per outfit. And then for A New Hope, 1 in this outfit, but I did keep all 4 of the snowy cards because look at them, they're stunning. And then this is all of Have a Dream. Then for More Complete, for each version, I kept 1 of the photo book concept cards and then 1 of the behind the scenes cards. So the S version, the I version, and the X version. And this is Complete With You. And then this will be Salute A to B. I do have, these are just the backs of these double-sided cards. I do have 1 platform version album coming that I got on Rakuma. Yes, that I got on Rakuma that has 1 of Ung in this concept and 1 of Ujin in this concept, so it's perfect and it'll fill out this page. And then I just need 1 more page in here for Take a Chance. I do have 1 copy of the album coming from Rakuma that has Ujin with the teddy bear, so I have that card. And then these are all of my OT4 pre-order benefits. And then the units, these are all my Ung Ujin units, except for anything that isn't an Ung Ujin unit or just like an OT4, is a pre-order benefit, which is why it's still in here. Then these are my Ung pre-order benefits and my Ujin pre-order benefits, the stuff that I had for Absolute 6, and then the Jeju photo book and a couple of Ujin's Season's Greetings cards. And so yeah, this is my AB6 collection. I genuinely feel so good about having them in this binder and doing this kind of setup. It was honestly stressing me out so much how far I was behind on Savior and Take a Chance. And so even though I did have a completed collection up until Complete With You, I think downsizing it like this has made me a lot more content with where my collection's at and a lot more excited rather than stressed about collecting the new areas. So yeah, anything that isn't here for Ung, and then the Ujin cards that I had, and obviously all of the Donghyun and Deris that I had are up for sale or trade on my Instagram if you are interested in them at all. Okay, now in terms of my Stray Kids collection, I'm gonna do pretty much the exact same thing that I did with my on and off collection. I'm not going to take away any of the PCs that I currently have in here. I am just going to be content with not having some of Han's older photo cards and just calling his early stuff pretty much finished. I know that there are still a couple that I want to get, I think. But yeah, I'm still committing to fully collecting him from here on out. But yeah, I also just would definitely prefer to have him back in a mini binder. I'm gonna put him in here for now. This is my Wavy binder that has Yang as of right now, and oh my god, can you believe Wavy are having a comeback? I cannot. But yeah, this is the binder that I have currently that has the most room. I do have a couple more coming, like a couple more 4-pocket A5 binders coming in my Korea proxy package. So I might move where some stuff is around, but for now I'm happy to just put him in here. So we'll start off with this IMU, whatever they called this, Polaroid card that I kept in a 4-pocket page anyway, so that's perfect. Okay, then this first page is going to be Mixtape and I Am Not. Okay, and then Mira having 5 cards is going to make this a little bit interesting. So I'm going to be happy to just have this one IMU card. So that makes 6, which means that we'll keep 1 from I Am Who. Like, we'll collect 1 more from I Am Who. That isn't this one that we already have. I'm just going to put any filler in here, and then we'll just know that this will be an I Am Who card. Which means that we'll have the last I Am You card, and then 1 from Nero here. Okay, and then for Yellowwood I only had the 4, so we'll be keeping these 4. Or keeping it to these 4, because I'm not getting rid of anything. And then the same for the Vanta with these 4. Okay, and then from Go Lab is where it kind of starts to get a little tricky because Go Lab has 5. So I will ignore the unit and add in life, I guess. And we'll find somewhere else for the unit. We'll probably put it with the pre-add benefits, I guess. I think because this one has the red background, I think I'll add it in with in life. I think it'll disguise itself the best out of all of the Go Live cards. Yeah, then I'm going to skip the RT8 sets and put them in the back. So now for No Easy. We will do 2 pages with these and then leave the pre-add benefit for the back. Okay, and then from here on, they've kind of done sets of 3, which is a little frustrating. So Christmas Evil is a set of 3, and Ordinary is a set of 3. And then these are all Ordinary pre-add benefits. Then Ordinary has this. And then 6, which actually does work. Okay, so I'll put one of these pre-add benefits with Christmas Evil just so that it fills out the page. Which one suits it best? Probably this music plant one because he's wearing a tie. And it kind of looks like he could be friends with that one. Okay, no, wait, that's literally not a pre-add benefit. That is his jewel case card. Okay. We'll do the jewel case card with Christmas Evil, I think. Okay, and the next will be the units. Okay, and I didn't make fillers for them, but I do have these two on hand. But these last two spots are going to be for the case version for Maxident, and then we will have these four. Okay, and then I still have some non-album stuff, as well as the pre-order benefits and the OT8 sets, which I will move over on my own time. I do also have what is currently living in this binder, but it's gonna go into a bigger one soon because it needs a bigger one. But all of these cards are going to go into here. This is just all of my non-bias cards for, or like non-collection cards for the groups that I collect. I've decided to pop them all together in the one binder. And so that's where all of these extra cards are going to go. Definitely not getting rid of them. Do still need to trade this one. I'm seeing her tomorrow. But yeah, so here is my current Stray Kids collection. It is only one card for being finished now. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it might help you possibly with evaluating your own current collections. We can definitely just collect to the point where we are happy and we don't have absolutely everything, and that is still just as valid of a collection. Really hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Please stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.
Yeah.
Oh, no. My knees.
Your knees?
Lag.